Hello everybody, so today I will talk about calculus. The topic today is about the intervals. So we have f and g belongs to real number from a to b. G of a minus f of a everything multiplied with g of b minus f of b is multiplied together and it is smaller than or equals to number 0. Show that there exists s belongs to from a to b such that f of s equals to g of s. So I will show you the technique how to answer the question. The first thing we need to know that's about this equation in here. We know that this one is smaller than or equal to 0. So in this situation, we have two factors in here. For example, if I put this one is smaller than 0, so this one should be greater than 0. Why? Because one negative multiplied with one positive, so they will got the negative at the end. So this is the reason why we need to have one negative and one positive. Or we can put the next scenario in here. This one can be about positive, and this one should be go to the negative. They have the same, but when they multiply together, they will go about smaller than 0. And the last thing, it can be g of a equal to f of a, or g of b equal to f of b, or I put about c is represent the value in here between a and b. So in this situation we have the next one, that's about f of c equal to f g of c, because if they have the same value, when we put in here between a and b, they will not equal to 0 in this equation. So I will choose this one scenario in here. If g of a minus f of a smaller than 0, it means the value of f of a is higher than g of a. And the next one, g of b minus f of b greater than 0, it means g of b is bigger than f of b in here. So we can move this one on the right, and we got about g of a is smaller than f of a, and g of b is bigger than f of b. So we can conclude that ga, the function g, is smaller than when the value is a. Later that the function g of b is bigger than f of b, is mean g of s has at least one interval that is increasing. Similar for f of s, the first thing, the value of a, so f of a is bigger than g of a. Later that if we put the value s equal to b, g of b is bigger than f of b, it means this one is smaller than g of s. So that we can say f of s has at least one interval that is decreasing. So it means that if this function is increasing from like this, and f of s they decreasing somewhere between a and b, they will intersect the point in here. I will draw the graph for you. In here I put about a and b. So we have g of s, they go first because this one is smaller than f of s at the value of a. So I will use about the red color, and I draw about the function of g of s. And the green one represent about f of s in here, because we just mentioned in here one is increasing, one is decreasing. So it's about f of s. As you can see that at 8, that's about f of a. This is about f of b. And the red one we have g of s, that's about g of a. And we have g of b in here. So g of b is bigger than f of b. F of a is bigger than g of a. And we have the next one. We have g of a equal to f of a, or maybe this one equal together, or maybe one location in here. However, if g of a equal to f of a, it means 2 points they are the same one. So it means there at least one location in a is about f of s equal to g of s, or this one they have the same value at b. So it means we still have f of s equal to g of s, because we find the point b is the same value for two functions in here, and the c that's about in here. That's why I mentioned in here. If we find the location c in here, they have the same value, so they still conclude that f of s equal to g of s. So after we analyze this way, you can see that even they go to a, go to b, or go between a and b, that's about c, they still have f of s equal to g of s. And you can do the same thing for this one. They just about swap together, but they still do the same thing on the graph. So that's the end. Thank you for watching.